Today I outline the first Green Party budget. A budget for the planet, a budget for real prosperity, a budget for justice. Above all, a budget to deal with climate change. This year we will cut 6% of CO2, 52 million tonnes. Cuts year on will lead to 90% reduction by 2050, giving us a fighting chance of dealing with climate change. We will introduce eco-taxes matched with cuts in VAT so as not to increase the burden on taxpayers. We will build no new motorways or runways. We will withdraw from Iraq, scrap Trident and nuclear power, giving us the funds to put into cheap, accessible public transport. We will renationalise rail and the buses. We will massively invest in renewables, wind, waves, solar and geothermal, to keep the lights on without endangering the planet. We will support local shops, local services, local hospitals to make it easier for you to cut your carbon budget. Our economy has grown wealthier, but in many ways we've become poorer. House prices have mushroomed, pensions are at risk, we work longer hours and commute further than before. Affordable housing is absolutely essential. Everybody needs somewhere to live. We would heavily tax second homes and empty properties. We would allow council houses to build again, and we would promote low-impact green housing. 60% income tax for over £100,000 plus efficiency gains will give us the cash to save the NHS, stop PFI, pay for a basic income scheme and proper pensions for all. We reject the fact that greedy pharmaceutical firms use their monopoly power to make money out of the sick at the expense of the taxpayer. Open source software and a tough approach to pharmaceutical buying will save more money that can be used for the essentials. This is a budget for justice. We reject cuts in social services. We think it's wrong that city bonuses in 2006 equalled £8.8 billion. Wages have fallen both in Britain and across the world as a share of GNP, which is why we support a trade union freedom bill. Finally, we think it's wrong that private equity firms can take over successful companies, cut wages, cut standards and make high profit. Our model is mutual. Companies like Waitrose, owned by their workers, will pay less tax than footloose multinationals. We would purchase fair trade. We would stop selling weapons. We would increase Britain's development aid. Global justice, justice for citizens, justice for the planet. They're all part of our budgets. Gordon Brown flew to India to say that he was a Gandhian. We say in the Green Party, though, we need to go a lot further. We say that ecological factors mean that infinite growth is impossible on a finite planet. We're the only people prepared to say that and to come up with practical policies. Gandhi famously said there is enough on this world for everyone's need, but not for everyone's greed. This budget gives us the first step to meeting the needs of future generations, of protecting the environment and bringing prosperity to citizens now.